Next on Radio Romania International, Think Greener. Welcome to Think Greener. I'm Vlad Polgu. Green transition remains one of the most delicate topics at European level right now, but also locally, with more and more voices advocating for the need to strike a balance between the sustainability targets proposed by the European Commission and the need to maintain energy prices at a level that ensures the competitiveness of European companies against competitors on other markets. Thus, faced with the challenges related to energy security, combating climate change and reducing dependence on fossil fuels, Europe is facing a profound transformation of its energy sector. However, experts agree that this process will not be a linear one, as the transition will be marked by fluctuations. Ionut Sorin Banciu is the Vice President of the National Regulatory Authority for Mining, Petroleum and Geological Storage of Carbon Dioxide. The official says that, in the current international context, the EU emphasizes competitiveness without ignoring, however, the environmental footprint.
Această tranziție verde pare abandonată. Am văzut tot felul de știri cu privire la faptul că Green Deal a fost...
This green transition seems abandoned. I have seen all kinds of news about the fact that the Green Deal has been abandoned. Recently, the European Commission launched a new industrial deal that talks about competitiveness, but also about decarbonization. I think this term should not be forgotten. Although it seems that things are moving more towards intensive drilling industries overseas, Europe is not renouncing its climate ambitions. The EU is about to propose a new climate target for 2040 in the coming weeks or months. This means that Europe's strategic vision, although it will be more focused on competitiveness, a very important aspect, will not give up on this green transition. And that's important to keep in mind. I'm glad to see that among the main objectives in the new industrial deal are also critical minerals. The EU wants to establish a European center for these minerals because they are essential for increasing competitiveness of European industry, but also for the green transition. Our interlocutor also says that the EU needs critical minerals and is carefully analyzing where they come from and what the supply risks are for essential industries.
Regulamentul european vine cu o țintă ca până în 2030 Europa să producă, să extragă 10% din...
European regulation wants Europe to extract 10% of these minerals that it needs for consumption and process 40% of these minerals, an important aspect for Romania as well, and recycle 25% of these critical minerals, all by 2030. They are found in electronic, electrical and electronic waste that can be reused. Beyond increasing the input, we must also think about how we can use more of what we throw away. These are important targets. They are relevant targets for Romania as well. The authority I represent has a role only in the first part of this chain, in the exploration and exploitation of these critical raw materials, which are part of some minerals that we evaluate in Romania through exploration, but also exploitation. And of the 34 critical minerals, Romania already possesses, in more or less significant quantities, copper, feldspars, silicon, graphite and magnesium. Ionut Sorin Banciu, wrapping up Think Greener.
And with that, our broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and North America, the East Coast, has come to an end. You can listen to our next program for Western Europe at 23 hours UTC on 7220 kHz. Our listeners in North America, the East Coast, can listen to us at 1 hours UTC on 7325 kHz. We can also be heard on the internet at www.rri.ro, Channel 1. If you have any comments or suggestions,